welcome to Turnbuckle TeaTalk. You're joined by me, John Dugan, and my good friend and host, who's always sus, Kieran Cooper. How are you doing?
I'm good, yeah. I'm excited. Royal Rumble is in less than a week.
Before we start, anybody who's watching this, pause it, go and make yourself a cup of tea, come back and join us for a cup of tea.
I've gone with an Earl Grey today.
Oh, have you? You've gone posh, have you?
I do like an Earl Grey.
I think it tastes a bit perfumey myself.
No, I love it. It's green tea that I can't stand.
You know, I bought that when I lived in Spain. We bought that by mistake, thinking it was tea, and then realised we put milk in. It was like a limey green colour. As you slagged me off last week for drinking coffee and calling it good, I've brought out the big guns today.
Go on.
I don't know if you've got one of these. I brought my teapot.
Oh my God, that is amazing. See, I had something I was going to show you, but no, I have something to show you, but it's not quite. I don't know if I should show it now. I have my cream biscuit tin.
Oh, that's belting.
Yeah, I've got
a posh milk jug.
I've got a bourbon one as well. I wonder,
cool.
Do they have custard creams in America? Are they like a British
I've made an error here. They're a bit funny with biscuits, aren't they? Their biscuits aren't our biscuits.
What do you mean?
Their biscuits are so they have biscuits and gravy, but their biscuits aren't a biscuit. It's kind of like a scone.
That's a cake, isn't it?
Yeah, but they call it biscuits and gravy.
And gravy?
It's very confusing. The gravy isn't gravy either. Not slagging them off. I mean, they're doing well with themselves. But they have cookies, don't they? So
yeah.
Well, we have both. We have biscuits and cookies.
And then they have chips and chips.
I don't know. Yeah, it's very confusing. As well as I want to bring something up.
Here we go.
That you've confided in me, Kieran.
Go on.
It's just because I think you're at a good age, and it's good to know the signs of when this happens.
Right.
Because I've always thought, when you think of these people, how did they get to that point? I hope you don't mind me bringing it up.
Go on.
So you told me a few weeks ago that
here we go.
On a night time when Molly's at work, you like to sit in your chair, smoke a cigar,
yeah,
drink some whiskey, and listen to classical music.
Yeah.
What happened? What came first?
I don't know. Well, I've always liked whiskey, and then one of my friend's dad smoked a cigar in the house, and it smelled beautiful. I said to my mate, I said Sam, we need to try a cigar. So we tried one, and we didn't know what the hell we were doing. But as I kind of got older, I kind of got back on cigars. And it's just, especially with whiskey, it's so nice. So I like sort of like a single malt whiskey, like a smoky one. And with a cigar, it just complements it. It's so nice. So that came first. And then, I don't know, sometimes I don't want to listen to music with lyrics. So I just want to listen to something in the background. And Richard Armstrong from Pointless, who I'm a massive fan of, he presents Classic FM, and he's just dead funny. He's fun, he's got lots of good stories. It's just, you can listen to him all day. So I switched Classic FM on, and it was about an hour and a half later.
Oh God.
It's quite relaxing.
I can imagine. To be fair, I do quite like classical music.
Do you like a cigar?
I don't think I could sit there for long. I wouldn't be allowed a cigar.
Well, at my wedding, which will hopefully happen this year, I think I told you this, I'm having a cigar bar. So I'm having like a glow stick bar for the kids, and then we're having a cigar bar. So it's going to be like loads of cigars. You can just pick one up, smoke it, outside, and it's just, something nice to enjoy.
I have smoked cigars before, always at weddings or when someone's been born.
Yeah.
It's usually what comes out in it.
So you have, I had one when Manchester City won the Premier League. I had one when I got engaged. I try to keep it for a special occasion, but then have like smaller cigars, like, just for.
I suppose that makes you appreciate it more, doesn't it? If you smoked them all the time, it's just like.
I'll probably have another one when City win this season as well.
When you win the League Cup again.
Sure.
Go on.
So last Monday it was Burns Night.
Yes.
Now, for anyone who doesn't know Burns Night, it's kind of like a holiday. Is it? Well, it's like it's something that the Scottish celebrate every year because of Robert Burns.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to tell you my experience with this, right? So I went to uni in Carlisle, which is on the border of England and Scotland. Mm-hmm. So there was full of Scottish people all around in Carlisle. And my first Burns night, some guy said, listen, you want to come down to the pub? There's a Burns night. It's really good. I said, right, okay, I'll give it a go. The most weirdest night of my life. So what happens is everyone's in kilts, which is fine. That's Scottish tradition. But then they bring out, like Hook. They bring out, they hook the hand on the red cushion. They bring out a haggis on a red cushion, and then they get this little like tiny sword and like do a cross in it, say a poem, like a proper,
it's the poem Robert Burns wrote about haggis. That's why we have haggis.
And then people sing and you dish out haggis. And the songs are weird. So the song that comes to mind is You Can't Throw Your Granny Off the Bus.
Yeah, you can't shove your granny off a bus.
Everyone's cheering that. You can't throw your granny off a bus. Hey. Can you explain like the song and the cushion and why it's so?
I mean, that's not a Burns Night thing. I think we sing that all the time. You can't shove your granny off a bus.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sing it. I'm not a very good singer. It's basically saying you can't shove your granny because she's your mammy's mammy, or you can't shove your granny off a bus.
For anyone that didn't understand that, is you cannot throw your mammy, your mum, off the bus. Yeah. Haggis, it looks disgusting, but it tastes beautiful.
It tastes good. I meant to write down what was in it. I can remember what's in it, but yeah.
So go on, what's in it?
It's basically like hearts, sheep heart, sheep lungs, kidneys. I think liver might be in there, and then it's porridge oats.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's porridge oats in it. That's kind of what bulks up a bit.
But it's very religious.
So it used to be in a sheep's stomach, so that would all be encased in the sheep's stomach, and you cook a sheep's stomach. But I think you can still get it like that. But what you buy in the supermarket, it's usually in like plastic casing.
When I was in Edinburgh, I had a haggis pie. That was really nice.
I'll tell you what's nice. It's called Balmoral chicken. So it's a chicken breast stuffed with haggis. Quite nice.
Yeah. It's I think the whole thing is strange. And like,
I'll tell you what's weird about that. So you've been to one. I've never been to one. However, when I used to live in Spain, I've never been to one. Well, no, I've never been invited. You're quite lucky to be invited, Kieran.
I've won one, you know what I mean? That's very popular. No, you not do one with your family?
We would always have haggis on Burns Night.
Right.
I think, as I remember as a kid, that's the only time I had it. When I kind of have it, when I meet up with family, we usually have it with breakfast.
Right. Is it like a Scottish Thanksgiving?
I tell you something, right? I think England kind of has lost it a little bit. They try it, but it comes across wrong. I can say in the nicest way. But Scottish are really like proud of their like heritage and their traditions, and that's why like every wedding, somewhat at least. I mean, every Scottish wedding I've been to, I've wore a kilt, and I've not been the only one. So I think it's that. I think they like the fact, because Robert Burns is quite a famous poet, known the world over, because he wrote Auld Lang Syne that we sing every year.
I learned this about a week ago on a YouTube quiz. So the song that you sing at New Year, Auld Lang Syne, he wrote.
Yeah, he's got a few. He's got a few famous ones. I don't know the words to Auld Lang Syne. Do you?
The beginning. Then
I know bits of it.
Yeah.
He did the poem "My Love Is Like a Red, Red Rose." That one. It's one of his hits. And then, like I said, he wrote one about haggis, which everyone says it. But what I was going to say, when I lived in Spain, I worked in a Scottish bar, and the thing with Scottish bars over there, you had regulars that would come every year, and they would just spend their time in the pub. So I always remember this guy came with a DVD, and my boss was buzzing. He was half English, half Scottish, a bit like me, although I'm all fully Scottish, but I was born in England. And he put it on for all the pubs to watch, and it was basically somebody's Burns night. They'd filmed it. So we were watching. It was really random. It's like middle of August. It was like 38, 39 degrees, and we're all watching this Burns night go on, where there's like pipes going, and they, like said, they're doing the thing where they cut the haggis and that. That's my only experience of a Burns night sort of celebration.
Well, in Carlisle, you have a lot of English and Scottish together, and there's like a weird Scottish and English traditions mixed into one. And you said about like Scottish are really proud of their heritage. I think Coca-Cola is the only place that hasn't conquered that Scotland. It hasn't broke through in Scotland.
Yeah, Iron Brew's the biggest seller, and I'll tell you for why. And it's why I love going to Scotland. No matter whose house you're at, even like when my grannies were alive, 60, 70-year-old, they always had a bottle of Iron Brew in the fridge, without fail.
I believe I got told that there's a few shops in Scotland that refuse to serve Coca-Cola. Yeah.
Brilliant. I mean, I don't know if you so the McDonald's have Iron Brew as well as Coke. I think basically, like, because Coke's quite, what's the word? They're quite territorial with what you serve. But I think the ones in Scotland when we need to serve Iron Brew, or no one will just have a drink, so we have that sort of option. But do you remember, obviously, like Blackpool gets a lot of Scottish people. Yeah. And I remember the McDonald's on the Prom in the South Shore. Yeah. They used to have Iron Brew on tap, I think, because they used to get a lot of Scottish people. Yeah. I don't know if they still do that. No, they don't now. Strange. But yeah, Iron Brew's, I love Iron Brew, so.
So I believe you have some Scottish lingo for me, and for everyone.
Right. I've tried to think of, I don't say this, not everyone says these sayings, but I know the sayings. You've watched Still Game, haven't you?
Still Game is brilliant, yeah.
So you might know some of these because they've probably been on there. It's, I was like, Still Game was a bit more widespread because it's so good.
So Still Game is a Scottish comedy series.
It's on Netflix.
It is on Netflix, yeah. and it's absolutely brilliant. It's really good. I'll definitely check it out. Carry on.
Right. Okay, so what I'll do, I'm going to say the saying, and you have to guess what it means.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
I think I've done 10, so we'll whiz through them.
Okay.
Haste you back.
Don't be hasty. I don't know.
No.
No idea.
It means like return back with speed. So like you say it to someone as they're leaving, as in like come back soon.
Right.
Don't be away too long, kind of thing. Haste you back. You see in a lot of Scottish pubs, they'll have it above the door. It'll say haste you back. So we'll try to put that. Okay. I'll give you a scalped log.
Give you a scalped?
Scalped.
I'll give you a beating.
It's close, yeah. I'll give you a thick ear.
Okay.
Scalped is like, yeah, getting hit like, it's quite, it's like a threat of being scalped, like slapped, I guess.
Okay. Right.
You probably know this one. I didn't ken.
I don't care.
No.
I didn't. What? Say it again.
I didn't ken.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's the only one you know, is it?
Yeah.
Didn't teach your granny to suck eggs.
I've heard this before, but I think it. Maybe is it like, did you not teach you? I don't know. I've heard it before. I know when you say it, I know what it is.
It's kind of like saying, don't try and teach me something I already know.
Right.
Basically. So don't teach your granny how to suck eggs. How do you wished?
I wouldn't like to guess. I don't know.
How do you wished?
I have no clue.
I've heard people say this, so I know it's.
I don't know.
That kind of means to like shut up or like be quiet. Like how do you wished?
Okay. This is difficult, yeah.
Get louder.
Get louder. Like speak up.
No, louder, like LALDY, louder.
Like be hard. Be like a lad. No, get tougher.
Kinda. It's do something with energy.
Okay. Say it one more time.
Get louder.
Okay.
You're like get pumped.
Yeah.
Yeah. My heat's mince.
I don't know, something like. I don't know, something like being down, like falling apart, being low.
Kinda like confused. Like my heat's mince. I'm confused.
Oh my! Wow. Okay. That kind of makes sense. Yeah.
That's bogging.
That's BS.
No.
I don't know.
That's disgusting. Kinda like saying something's disgusting is bogging.
Bogging.
I imagine that comes from like bogs. Like not toilets, but like like marshland bogging.
Right. I see.
You're giving me the bulk.
Bulk.
Bulk. BOKE.
This is difficult. I don't know.
Bulk is like sick. So like, oh, I've got the bulk. Bulk. No.
Never heard of
that. Right, last one. Don't be such a clipe.
Don't be an idiot.
No.
Don't be a fool. Don't be so naive.
It's kind of like don't be a grass.
Okay, what's that one?
Don't be a clipe.
Clipe.
Yeah, my mum used to say this all the time. You know, if you like telling a sibling off, and you're like, oh, they're annoying, man. She'd just be like, don't be such a clipe.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's 10. I think you got one right. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, strange sort of language.
My favourite Scottish phrase though is, I don't know when you could use it. So like, when you want to kind of be annoying and someone's telling a story and you just go like, "Cool story, bro," which is one of my other favourites. I love that because it just proper winds them up. So Scottish kind of their equivalent, which is "Did you I?" So if someone's talking like that sort of story, you go, "Oh, did you I?"
Yeah, they say that a lot in Still Game.
Yeah. I'm quite like that.
I do know one kind of Scottish term is Ned, which is like our version of a chav. You know, someone who's a little shit, basically.
Do you know what Ned stands for?
Yes.
Have you seen the film?
Yeah, wait, hold on, let me think. What does it stand for?
Because there's a film called Ned, isn't there?
Yeah. What's it stand for now? I don't know. I did know. What is it?
Non-educated delinquent.
I knew that, yeah.
What a funny term.
I know.
See, when I was I keep saying this to people. When I was younger, we didn't have chavs. We didn't call them chavs. Did you call them what I called them?
Townies.
Townies. When did chav come about? Why did we call them townies?
Because they would hang around town.
Is that the only reason?
Yeah, they would hang around town. And then chav stands for council something estate. It stands for something, doesn't it, chav? Can't remember what it stands for.
I thought it stood for chauvinistic. Is that the word?
No, it's council. It's
council house.
Council house.
And something.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
There you go. A little trip about a little education about Scotland.
Have you been to Scotland?
Yeah. I did the Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
I was going to say, have you done the Edinburgh Festival?
Yeah, I love
it. Good to go to.
Yeah. Like the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, there's stuff happening everywhere, like down the streets, down the alleys. There's shows in the morning right through to 4 a.m. It's amazing. If you can ever go to Edinburgh Fringe Festival, I recommend it. It's really, really good.
I think Edinburgh any time of year is pretty good. There's always something going on.
Yeah.
Anything else been happening this week?
Not really. I'm looking forward to the Royal Rumble, but the only thing is I want to be there with lots of people going, "Oh my God, have you seen that? Have you seen that?" Hey! Instead, I'll be like, "I'm on my Todd," because obviously for England, it's a national lockdown. It's just not the same as being just by yourself.
I know. I do. I mean, WrestleMania and Royal Rumble, I do prefer watching with friends and people that are into it. I don't know. What can you do? Might have to Zoom each other, mate.
Yeah, because it's not worth breaking the
rules.
Is,
though, we could Zoom each other, but there might be a slight delay.
Yeah.
That's always annoying, isn't it?
We'll figure something out, but
yeah,
I suppose I had a few people I could watch it with.
So, did you watch the show that was on today? I watched,
half of it. Maybe.
What was it called? The Great Spectacle? The Grand Spectacle?
Superstar Spectacle.
Superstar Spectacle.
So, I didn't know this, but it was India's Memorial Day. Independence Day, if you will. So they had a lot of Indian stars showing off their talents. It was really good. Finn Balor was against a guy, I can't remember his name, but it was honestly the talent that India have got are really good, and I think they could be potential stars.
They are big fans over there, aren't they? So
yeah,
you can see why they do it. Maybe somebody comes through.
Yeah. Well, they want to do an NXT India, don't they? I think.
Did they?
I think that's what I've
That
heard.
could be interesting.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on Royal Rumble because like last week we did predictions. Has your prediction changed?
So since I've said about Cesaro winning the Royal Rumble, everyone's been saying like he might actually win, and everyone's saying that he's the best superstar that's not been pushed. So if he wins the Royal Rumble, I'll be so happy, but I have to shave my head.
Yeah, I was going to say you'll be bald.
Yeah. But if it means Cesaro wins the Royal Rumble, I'll be happy. I'll be so happy.
It's difficult. I just don't know who they're planning. Like last year, it was a surprise that Drew McIntyre won, but I kind of had an inkling that he might. Well, this year, I was just not sure how it was going to go. I really don't know. But yeah, if Cesaro wins it, I'd be...
This will be me. Not good luck.
The shame of it is there's no crowd there.
I know.
Well, I don't think there'll be a crowd there. What about your women's pick? Are you sticking or twisting?
I'm going to say... Well, I think obviously with the show of Bianca, I think she will Bianca Blair. I think she will win, but I kind of want Shayna Baszler to win.
I was thinking Rhea Ripley because I think she deserves it, but she's pretty good.
Yeah.
But see with Bianca Belair. You just don't know how WWE thinks now. Are they doing this documentary because she's going to win the Rumble? Or are they building her up for Money in the Bank and she wins Money in the Bank?
Who knows?
That could be what happens. She has a good Royal Rumble. See what the crowd reaction is. If people are like, oh, Belair should have won, then, she wins Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Are they going to do Money in the Bank again where it's over the building?
If there's no audience, maybe.
I think it could be.
And on that note, should we leave it there for today?
Yeah, I don't know how long we've been going, but yeah.
I hope you've enjoyed I've enjoyed your teapot. Let's just see it one more time because it is a...
An owl.
Look at that.
It's my favourite animal.
Is it?
Yeah. What's your favourite animal?
I don't have a favourite animal.
That's bizarre. You're crazy.
How can you pick a favourite animal?
Everybody's got a favourite animal. There must be one that you look at and you're like, oh, I just love looking at them.
Red panda, peacocks.
Red panda?
Yeah, red pandas are amazing. They look so
You really like the underdog, don't you?
Yeah. I hope you've enjoyed John's Scottish lesson. Hope you've learned a few words. Maybe you can even use a few words around the streets. Give us the one that says give us some energy. What's that one?
What was that? That was get louder.
Get louder. I don't know why I said it with an
get louder. I think more people should use did you I?
Did you I?
Did you I?
Should we start? Should we try and bring it back? Yeah, should we try and use it? Get it going. Did you I? Yeah.
Did you I?
Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, first thank you for watching. Give us a like, give us a comment. Feel
Show us your teapot.
Yeah, if you got a teapot, send us a picture of your teapot. If you know any other Scottish words you want to throw in there, comment and please share.
There'll be loads that I missed.
Yeah. Give us a subscribe. And I'll see you next week for Turnbuckle TeaTalk. And I'm not sure what we're going to talk about next week, but I'm sure we'll come up with something. I'll see you all again. Thank you.
See ya. That was all right.